The chatterbox in your head. You're sitting down with a cup of coffee, ready to enjoy a rare quiet moment. The sun's peeking through the window, the steam's rising from your mug, and then, bam, your brain kicks in. Did I forget to email my boss? Ugh, I'm so behind. Why is the kitchen still a mess? I'm such a failure. Sound familiar? If it does, welcome to the club. Our minds are like chatterboxes, non-stop, opinionated, and really good at turning a peaceful second into a mental wrestling match. That's where step 2 comes in, notice without judging. It's not about silencing that chatterbox, good luck with that, but about changing how you deal with it. Instead of getting tangled up in every thought or feeling, you learn to watch them roll by, like clouds in the sky or leaves on a stream. No labels, no drama, just observation. It's simple, but don't let that fool you, it's one of the most powerful shifts you can make toward inner peace. In this deep dive, we're going to unpack why our minds love to judge, how mindfulness flips that script, and what happens when you start noticing without grabbing a gavel. I'll bring in stories from real people like Lisa, a single mom who found relief from guilt, and sprinkle in some science, wisdom, and practical tips. By the end, you'll have a toolbox to step back from the noise and find a little calm in the storm. Ready? Let's get into it. Why we judge, the mind's favorite game. Let's start with the why. Why does your brain insist on slapping a label on everything? This coffee's too cold, bad. I nailed that presentation, good. I'm so stressed, terrible. It's like your mind's running a 24/7 commentary show, and it's obsessed with being the judge, jury, and executioner. Turns out, there's a reason for this. Back in the day, like caveman days, judging was a survival skill. Spot a rustle in the bushes? Your brain had to decide fast, tiger? Danger? Run. That quick labeling kept us alive. Fast forward to now, and that same wiring's still humming along, except it's not tigers we're judging, it's our inbox, our waistline, our neighbor's loud dog. Evolutionary psychologists call this the negativity bias. Our brains are hardwired to scan for threats, so they're extra quick to tag stuff as bad or wrong. But here's the catch, what kept us safe 10,000 years ago doesn't always help today. That meeting you're dreading? Not a saber-toothed cat. That guilt about skipping the gym? Not a life or death crisis. Yet your mind treats them like they are, locking you into a cycle of reacting, stress, frustration, exhaustion. It's like being stuck on a treadmill you didn't sign up for. Mindfulness steps in here with a radical idea. What if you didn't have to play that game? What if, instead of judging every thought or feeling, you just noticed it? No good, no bad, no mental boxing match, just a quiet, oh, there's that again. It's a game changer, and it's where inner peace starts to bloom. Why it works, the power of non-judgment. So, why does noticing without judging feel so freeing? Let's break it down. When you label something, I'm so anxious, this sucks, you're not just naming it, you're feeding it. That judgment adds a layer of resistance, like throwing gas on a fire. Suddenly, you're not just anxious, you're anxious and mad at yourself for being anxious. It's a double whammy. Mindfulness flips that on its head. By observing without judging, you strip away the extra baggage. You're not fighting the thought or feeling, you're letting it be. It's like watching a cloud drift across the sky. You don't yell at the cloud for being there, you don't chase it down to argue with it. You just watch it float by. Same deal with your mind. Oh, there's anxiety. Oh, there's a thought about work. No big deal. Science backs this up. A 2018 study from the University of California found that people who practiced non-judgmental awareness during mindfulness exercises had lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, compared to those who didn't. Why? Because judging ramps up your brain's stress response, while noticing dials it down. It's like giving your nervous system a break from the constant red alert. And here's the deeper layer, non-judgment isn't just about stress relief, it's about freedom. When you stop labeling everything, you stop defining yourself by every passing thought or emotion. You're not a failure because you forgot something. You're not weak because you're tired. You're just you, watching the show unfold. That's where the quiet strength of inner peace lives. How to do it, your 5-step guide to noticing. Alright, let's get practical. This isn't some lofty concept for monks in robes, it's something you can do right now, whether you're on your couch, at your desk, or hiding in the bathroom from a chaotic day. Here's how to notice without judging, step by step. 1. Find a quiet moment. You don't need an hour, 2 minutes works. If quiet isn't an option, hello, noisy kids or buzzing office, just pick a spot where you can focus inward for a sec. 2. Sit comfortably and close your eyes, no fancy pose required. Slouch on the sofa, lean back in your chair, whatever feels good. Closing your eyes helps tune out distractions, but if that's not your vibe, just soften your gaze. 3. Pay attention to your mind. What's going on up there? Are you replaying a fight with your partner? Worried about tomorrow? Feeling antsy or bored? Don't dig, just notice what's already bubbling up. 4. Name it, don't judge it. Here's the key. Instead of thinking, I'm so stressed, this is awful, say to yourself, oh, there's a thought about stress, or I'm feeling restless. Keep it neutral, like a scientist observing an experiment. 5. Let it pass. Don't grab it, don't push it away. Imagine it's a leaf floating down a stream, there it goes. If it sticks around, that's fine. Just keep watching, not wrestling. That's it. Sounds simple, right? It is, but simple doesn't mean easy. Your brain spent years judging, so it'll take practice to shift gears. And that's okay. The magic's in the trying. Real-life stories, noticing in the wild. Let's bring this to life with some stories. These are real people, flawed, busy, human, who found something profound in this step. Lisa's story, The Guilt Trap. Lisa's a 38-year-old single mom from Austin, Texas. Her life's a juggling act, 2 kids, a part-time job, a house that's never clean enough. For years, she carried a heavy load of guilt. I'd look at the dishes in the sink and think, I'm a terrible mom, she told me. Or I'd skip cooking dinner and order pizza, and my brain would go, you're failing them. It wasn't just thoughts, it was a constant self-trial, and she was always guilty. Then she took a mindfulness class at her local community center. The teacher introduced this idea, notice without judging. Lisa was skeptical, how's that gonna fix my mess? But she gave it a shot. One night, after a long day, the guilt hit hard, I didn't play with the kids enough today. Instead of spiraling, she paused. Closed her eyes. Watched the thought. There's that guilt again, she said to herself. No, I'm awful, no beating herself up, just noticing. It felt weird at first, she admitted. Like I was letting myself off the hook. But then I realized it's not about excuses. It's about not letting that thought own me. Over weeks, the guilt didn't vanish, but it lost its grip. I started feeling lighter, she said. Like I could be a mom and a human without a scorecard. That's inner peace sneaking in, one non-judgmental moment at a time. Mark's story, The Workaholic's Wake Up. Mark, a 42-year-old sales manager from Seattle, was a classic overthinker. His mind was a war zone, deadlines, quotas, what his boss thought of him. I'd sit in meetings and mentally critique everything, he said. That idea's dumb. I'm bombing this. It was exhausting. One day, scrolling YouTube, maybe he'll find our channel, he stumbled on a mindfulness tip, observe your thoughts like clouds. He tried it during a stressful call with a client. As his brain fired off, they hate me, I'm screwing this up, he stepped back. There's a thought about failing, he told himself. No arguing, no panic, just watching. It was like turning down the volume, he said. I still had to fix the problem, but I wasn't drowning in it. Mark's not cured, his mind still judges, but he's got a tool now. It's freedom, he told me. I don't have to ride every wave. Aisha's story, The Anxious Student. Aisha, a 19-year-old college freshman from New York, lived with anxiety that felt like a shadow. I'd be in class, and my brain would go, you're not smart enough, everyone's judging you, she said. It wasn't just nerves, it was a loop of self-criticism that left her drained. Her therapist suggested mindfulness, and Aisha started small. During a study session, as the thoughts hit, I'll fail this test, I'm so stupid, she tried noticing. There's that worry again, she whispered. She pictured it as a cloud drifting off. It didn't stop the anxiety, she said, but it made it less heavy. Like I wasn't the anxiety, I was just watching it. Over time, that distance grew. I'm still me, she said, just with a little more room to breathe. These stories aren't fairy tales. Lisa, Mark, and Aisha didn't become Zen masters overnight. But they found a crack in the chaos, a way to step back instead of wrestle. That's what noticing without judging does. The science behind it, your brain on non-judgment. Let's geek out for a sec. What's happening in your head when you do this? Neuroscientists have some answers. When you judge a thought, this is bad, your amygdala, the brain's alarm bell, lights up. It's like a smoke detector going off, even if there's no fire. That triggers stress hormones, tightens your chest, speeds your heart. But when you notice without judging, something else happens. Your prefrontal cortex, the rational, grown-up part of your brain, takes the wheel. It tells the amygdala, chill, we're just observing here. A 2020 study from MIT showed that people trained in non-judgmental mindfulness had less amygdala activity during stressful tasks. Translation? Less freakout, more calm. There's more. Judging locks you into what psychologists call rumination, chewing on the same negative thoughts like a dog with a bone. Noticing breaks that loop. It's like hitting pause on a bad playlist. Over time, this rewires your brain. Neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to change, kicks in, and non-judgment becomes easier. It's not instant, but it's real. The deeper stuff, a spiritual angle. This isn't just science, it's soul stuff too. In Buddhism, non-judgment ties to the idea of equanimity, a steady, open heart that doesn't cling or push away. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from attachment, grabbing the good and fighting the bad. When you notice without judging, you let go of that tug-of-war. You're not the thought, not the feeling, you're the space they move through. Think of it like a river. Thoughts and emotions are the water flowing by. Judging is like jumping in, splashing around, trying to control the current. Noticing is standing on the bank, watching it flow. You're still there, still you, just not drowning. That's peace, and it's deeper than just feeling good. It's freedom. You don't need to be Buddhist to get this. It's universal. Whether you call it mindfulness, presence, or just not losing your mind, it's about stepping into a bigger version of yourself, one that's not defined by every ripple in the stream. How to make it stick, tips and tricks. This takes practice, so let's talk about keeping it real in your messy, busy life. Here are some ways to weave noticing into your day. Start small, 1 minute's enough. Set a timer, sit down, watch your thoughts. Don't aim for enlightenment, just curiosity. Use triggers, tie it to something you already do. Brushing your teeth? Notice your mind then. Waiting for the microwave? Same deal. Talk to yourself, saying there's that thought out loud, or in your head, makes it concrete. Lisa whispers it when guilt creeps in, keeps her grounded. Picture it, clouds, leaves, a river, pick an image that clicks for you. Aisha loves the cloud thing, Mark sees his thoughts as cars passing by. Find yours. Be kind, your brain will judge anyway, it's a habit. Don't judge yourself for judging. Just smile and start over. Roadblocks? It feels fake, totally normal. It's new, so it might feel like acting. Keep going, it'll click. I can't stop judging, that's fine. Notice the judging too, there's me judging again. It's all part of the dance. I'm too busy, you're not. 1 minute while your coffee brews? You've got that. Try it now, a 1-minute experiment. Let's do it together. Stop reading, I'll wait. Sit back, close your eyes, or don't, your call. For 1 minute, watch your mind. What's there? A worry? A random song lyric? Don't fight it, don't fix it. Just say, oh, there's that. Let it drift. If it sticks, no biggie, keep watching. Don? How was it? Maybe weird, maybe calm, maybe nothing much. That's all good. The point isn't to feel perfect, it's to see you don't have to wrestle every thought. That space? That's where peace grows. The bigger picture, why this matters. Noticing without judging isn't just a trick, it's a way of being. It's how Lisa stopped defining herself by guilt, how Mark survived his job, how Aisha found room to breathe. It's not about erasing the hard stuff, it's about not letting it own you. Life's messy. Thoughts will swirl, feelings will crash. But you? You're bigger than that. You're the sky, not the clouds. The riverbank, not the rapids. This step's your invitation to step back, watch the show, and find a quiet strength that's been there all along. So, stick with us at Happiness from Within. Hit subscribe, try this out, and tell us in the comments, what did you notice today? Let's keep this journey going together.